Did you know that one of the funniest men in Hollywood once lived out of a van, struggled to make ends meet, and wrote himself a check for $10 million when he had barely anything to his name? Jim Carrey, the man who has made millions laugh with his larger-than-life performances, faced a heartbreaking journey filled with poverty, self-doubt, and rejection before he became the icon we know today. This is the inspiring yet emotional story of how Jim Carrey turned his struggles into success and proved that relentless belief in oneself can change everything. Jim Carrey was born on January 17, 1962, in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada, into a lower-middle-class family where financial stability was always a challenge. His father, Percy Carey, was a musician who later worked as an accountant, while his mother, Kathleen, struggled with chronic illness. Despite his father's best efforts, the family's financial situation deteriorated when Percy lost his job, forcing them to live in a van and work as janitors in a factory just to survive. Young Jim, instead of enjoying a carefree childhood, had to scrub floors and toilets to help his family make ends meet. Even in the midst of hardship, Jim discovered his passion for making people laugh. As a young teenager, he began performing stand-up comedy in local clubs, but his early performances were met with brutal rejections and silent audiences. He faced failure after failure, but his determination never wavered. Encouraged by his father, who always believed in his comedic talent, Jim decided to chase his dreams in Hollywood, where competition was fierce, and rejection was common. Arriving in Los Angeles with nothing but ambition, Jim Carrey auditioned tirelessly, only to be turned down repeatedly. He lived in extreme poverty, barely affording food and rent, and spent nights staring at the Hollywood sign, reminding himself of the dream he was chasing. But instead of letting discouragement consume him, he did something extraordinary. He wrote himself a check for $10 million, post-dated for 10 years, and carried it in his wallet as a symbol of his unwavering faith in his future success. This simple act of visualization became a driving force that kept him going despite endless struggles. Jim's perseverance finally paid off when he landed a recurring role on the sketch comedy show In Living Color, where his unique, exaggerated style of comedy made him an audience favorite. This breakthrough opened doors to Hollywood's biggest projects, and soon he was cast as the lead in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Though critics were skeptical, the movie became a massive hit, catapulting Jim Carrey to stardom almost overnight. Following this success, he starred in back-to-back blockbusters like The Mask and Dumb and Dumber, cementing his place as one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. And unbelievably, just as he had envisioned, he later received a movie contract worth $10 million for Dumb and Dumber, making his self-written check a reality. Jim Carrey's story is a testament to the power of persistence, self-belief, and resilience. Despite the pain of rejection, the burden of poverty, and the uncertainty of his future, he never gave up on his dream. His life teaches us that success isn't just about talent, it's about the courage to keep going when everything seems impossible. If Jim Carrey could turn his struggles into triumph, what's stopping you from chasing your dreams? So, the next time you watch one of Jim Carrey's hilarious performances, remember that behind the laughter is a man who fought through darkness to bring joy to millions. If his journey doesn't inspire you to push past your own struggles, what will? If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring journeys of legendary figures. And remember, your dreams are only impossible if you stop believing in them.